Hello everyone from the Dunnellon Chamber of Commerce. This is Bobby Dobkowski. I'm running for District 3 County Commissioner right here in beautiful Marion County. I want to introduce myself to the Chamber members here. I am a resident of the city of Bellevue, Florida, as you know, the second largest city in the county. And I have a lot in common with the people of the Dunnellon Chamber of Commerce because I myself am a member of the Bellevue Chamber of Commerce, which over the years has struggled like the Dunnellon Chamber over the years and have some difficulties dealing with some of the outside challenges of being a small city in a big county. So I'm out there, sometimes I feel your pain. I am a small business owner like yourself. I've owned a company called Mr. and Mrs. Blindmaster. It is a window treatments company, and I've done many jobs out in the Dunnellon area, especially Rainbow Springs. I am married to Christine Dobkowski, who's the mayor of the city of Bellevue, so I'm familiar with politics. She's been an elected official since 2006, so I've been involved in the political arena. I was on the Marion County Parks Board for a few years, maybe 3 or 4 years. I am also on the board of directors, the executive board of directors of Goodwill Industries Suncoast, which, as most of you people know, is the most recognized nonprofit agency in the entire world. I am also a member of American Legion Post 284, Bellevue Little League, and actually this morning I did a state tournament Little League coaching job there, and we didn't do very well, but we're still out there fighting a fight for a small town, Bellevue, Florida. I want to thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to speak with you guys today. I also am a member of Queen of Peace Catholic Church, and I do attend St. Teresa Catholic Church since I do live in Bellevue. I was married at Queen of Peace. All my kids received their sacraments at Queen of Peace, and I'm an active member in that community, also running the spaghetti dinner and the Thanksgiving dinner at Queen of Peace for roughly 20 years. There are 3 questions or 4 questions that you guys want to know about me, and I'm really excited to be here and have the opportunity for you to find out a little bit more about me. My cell phone number, if you want to talk to me after, is 352-400-0103. I'm not going to have all the answers for you, but I can tell you one thing unequivocally. This is a Republican primary. I have been a lifelong Republican. I have been active in politics on the conservative Republican side since I was 18 years old, for approximately 40 years now. And I just will tell you that I will be there for you because I feel your pain. I know there's a lot of times when you guys out there in Dunnellon feel like a little left out. Same as I do in Bellevue. I am not a member of the government-funded Chamber of Commerce in Ocala. I personally don't believe in government-funded Chamber of Commerces, and I'm a little disappointed that our county commissioners continually try to fund the Marion County CEP Ocala Chamber of Commerce. So that's just a little bit about myself, and ready to take some questions on from the... Okay, I'm back here. I have a question here in front of me. I have a couple of questions. The question which is posed to me is, what do you see as the biggest problem facing Marion County, and how would you go about addressing it? We live in a really unique situation. We have a beautiful county. We have a diverse county. We are the horse capital of the world. I think one of the challenges now, I just can't pinpoint one problem or one issue. I think right now we have an issue addressing the big road that's coming through. Where's the road going to go? Why, is it going to go this way or that way? Whose horse farm is going to get lost out by that? Are we going to lose the integrity of our community because of this road? I think that is a major problem that's going on right now. I think what is happening now is that we don't really have a lot of negotiating power at the table. I think right now the governor isn't very happy with Marion County, with some of the things that we said on social media from our elected officials, and I think I, as a new county commissioner, will be a new voice to be able to give us the opportunity to sit down with the governor at the negotiating table and have a voice in what should be done. Okay, the next question has to do with parks and recreation. We have wonderful recreation and parks here in Marion County, especially here in Dunnellon. As a member of the Marion County Parks Board, I've been involved in the parks and recreation situation here in Marion County. I think it was about 4 years I was on that board, and we did some really wonderful things here. To be able to give you pinpoint how we could balance between the private use of the river and the public use of the river. The river is a public use, and we have to be very careful to make sure we don't lose the integrity of the river and ruin the environmental importance of the river. So I think the most important thing in Dunnellon is to be able to sit down with the people of Dunnellon and listen to what they have to say and make sure that they have a voice and not to just cut them out of the equation. So I think a voice is very important to have. I, as your next county commissioner, because I do come from a small town, would be more than happy and always be able to sit down with you and talk and listen and learn. Okay, my third and final question has to do with Dunnellon and being treated like redheaded stepchildren in the county, and how would I assure Dunnellon residents or the Dunnellon area that that's not going to happen. The first and foremost thing is what I've always been fighting for the 23 years that I've been here in Marion County is redistricting the county. It's time that Dunnellon has a voice and a seat on the Marion County Commission. They need to somehow or other redraw the lines so that people that live in Dunnellon can actually run for office and win an election and represent the community that they live in. Dunnellon, in my 23 years here, hasn't had a county commissioner who lives in the Dunnellon area. So that would be my first thing. And as a Bellevue resident, I understand your pain, and I will be a voice, and I will not be an empty seat as a county commissioner.
Well, thank you. Thank you for letting me be here today. I must compliment you on how COVID safe you are here with the distancing and all, because that's kind of hit me locally and hit my family locally. So that's a good thing on there. I'm Jeff Gold. I am the Marion County Commissioner for District 3, which is in the Bellevue south end of Marion County. I'm a lifelong resident of Marion County. I'm born and raised here. My background is fire and law enforcement. I was a firefighter here and a paramedic, and then went into law enforcement. But while I was going through, after I did law enforcement training, I was a reserve police officer here in the city of Dunnellon for a little while. So I got kind of my start here and my roots here. I think it was Chief McCracken and a bunch of people that were there at the time. So, but getting back into the reminiscing. I've been a county commissioner. This is my first term. Got about 30 plus years in government experience. I'm also a private business owner. Myself and my wife both own our own businesses, which we've done so and very successfully for the last 15 years. In addition to my law enforcement and fire background, I've been a military contractor and worked and done that for many years also. I think that we have a good working relationship with the city of Dunnellon, and like we did have a small conversation beforehand about it's more than just the city of Dunnellon. Marion County recognizes that this area is very important to us. It's one of the three municipalities that have a full government of, their own law enforcement and all. So we want to make sure that it works and that everybody here has a good time, that we're able to get everything together. That's pretty much on my background there. The only thing I can say with that, just additionally, is I've done well, in my opinion, to serve the citizens of Marion County. I want to continue to do that for the next 4 years and to keep on track with what we're doing to make sure that we both protect our environment, keep up our economy, and make things work the way we have for the last 3 years. So I'm Jeff Gold. Thank you. The biggest problem facing Marion County right now, I think we're actually in a very good position in the county that as a whole, that we have a lot of jobs coming here. One of the areas that I think that we need to work on is one that's going to be sustainable housing for all the people who are working here, and then to maintain the training for people to take the jobs. We've been very blessed with the CEP here that's been able to bring a lot of jobs for Marion County, because everybody hears about the Chewy, the Amazon, the Dollar Tree that's going to be right around 484 here. Those jobs are going to make our county sustainable through any type of environmental crisis or any type of economic crisis like we've had before. Our thing is to make sure that we have the places for people to live here, make sure we have the infrastructure for people to come, and make sure that everybody has the training here so it benefits the county as a whole. Well, it's very important that we are able to do that balance between our recreation areas like the KP hole and, the users that want to come in there and do it. We've seen mostly because of the COVID incidents lately that, our natural resources are places that people want to go to, but we also had to limit the number that came into it because one is to make it safe for everybody and to be able to handle all the traffic and the people that come out there at the tuber exit. So we've had to look at, but we're going to have to do that in the future too, to make sure that everything's there because we want it to be safe. People love our natural resources, mostly in Dunnellon, but we've got to make sure that we're sustainable, that we're actually able to handle everything that we're able to do with it. The unique part about here is how the city of Dunnellon and the county both work together, and I think we've got a really good relationship here. Well, I think that's a funny question, the red-headed stepchild part. Like I said, I started off my law enforcement career here in the city of Dunnellon. I've had ties to Dunnellon for a while. I worked for Chief McQuaig. He was my boss at the sheriff's office. Dunnellon's always had a particular part for me that, space in my heart, I guess we'll put it. I think that we do continue. We know the beauty of Dunnellon. We know that's a very important part of it. We kind of proved that with the toll road when that came through. There might be a little bit of opinion that we left Dunnellon out, but we worked with the state to keep it out of there, to keep it out of this area. So, Dunnellon's always going to be there. I'm a former firefighter. I know we've got the fire station here. I'm going over by there to see them after this interview. We're making sure that we're keeping Dunnellon in our, plan for the future because it is a big part of Marion County. Well, thank you again for letting all the candidates come here and do this. I think it's really good that people in the Dunnellon area get to see us. One of the things to keep in mind when you're looking for somebody to be a county commissioner or any job or any type of elected official is make sure that they're not looking for it to be just a job. I've been doing service to the community for over 30 years. I'm continuing to do so. This is something that I want to do. It's not anything that I need. It's something that I want to do to help our community, and I will continue to do so. So my name is Jeff Gold, and please vote for me on August 18th. Show up at the polls or go ahead and fill in your mail-in ballots. But Jeff Gold, August 18th. Thank you.